There are so many reasons we love where we live, and one of them is the variety of locally owned businesses in our neighborhoods. And as you plan your holiday shopping, consider supporting your community by shopping local. We're going to take you to 5 different small businesses across the DMV where you can find great gifts for everyone on your list. And we're starting in Fairfax County at River Sea Chocolates in Chantilly, Virginia. Owners Chrissy and Mariano Daguar are connecting a bridge between their life here in D.C. and their community in Brazil. And they're doing it in an eco-friendly way that doesn't require cutting down the rainforest. There is a favorite to please any taste here at River Sea Chocolates in Chantilly, Virginia. And I came out here to check out what makes this place so special. So let's go inside and check it out. Hi, Chrissy. All right, joining me now is Chrissy Daguar, the owner here at River Sea Chocolate. Thank you so much for having us out here. The first thing I noticed when I walked through the door was the smell of chocolate.
We actually make chocolate here, so that's one of the things that differentiates us between some other chocolate shops. So we get cacao beans and then we roast them and we grind them into chocolate. It takes about a week to turn the beans into an actual chocolate bar. We have a relationship with the farms that grow the cacao. We work with countries like Brazil, Dominican Republic, Thailand, Tanzania, all over.
Your passion for chocolate definitely shines through. Where does this come from?
Oh gosh, I feel like it's a story that actually started with my mom. So she was born a premature baby in Romania. And back then, what they would do for preemie babies is give them chocolate. My grandfather, he had to trade his stamp collection to try and get the best quality Swiss chocolate. So I feel like I wouldn't even exist if it weren't for chocolate. But when I started making chocolate, it was down in Brazil. My husband, Mariano, who's also the founder and owner of this business, that's where he's from. We were down there visiting family in 2017, and my son climbed a cacao tree that was in Mariano's cousin's backyard. And he came down with a cacao pod and he was like, "Can we make some chocolate with it?" One of the things that we really wanted to bring to the area, you know, DC being such a multicultural part of the US, a lot of people don't know that just like wine or coffee, cacao from different parts of the world has different flavors too. And so that's one of the things that we highlight with our dark chocolates. But we also have bars that have inclusions in them. So like dark chocolates with raspberries, we have our signature cherry blossom, which is kind of like—
that's very DC.
Yeah.
What I also love to see is this. When you can't really make up your mind and you need to sample all of it.
We have a exotic chocolate lover club with about 65 members now, and they come on and they pick up their chocolates every month. And so this has been like an important part of like establishing community. The tastings that we have has been a really cool part of establishing community too, because people like to do experiences together.
It all tastes so good. What are the holidays without some toys, right? And we're not just talking gadgets for the little ones. Our Allison Seymour found a toy store filled with goodies for kids of all ages. Take a look as Allison explores Kinderhouse Toys in Arlington, Virginia, where shoppers are treated to old-fashioned customer service.
Step back in time and enter Kinderhouse Toys. Located in the Lion Park section of Clarendon, there are old-fashioned touches everywhere, from the ornate tile floor, similar to what's in the U.S. Capitol, to the custom-made wooden post and Victorian-inspired awnings. Kinderhouse is designed to be just what the name translates to, the children's house.
People have been very supportive of us. We have good selection, quality things, and that's what they like.
Sue Pyatt originally opened Kinderhouse when her kids were young back in 1982 on Lee Highway in Arlington. She made the move to Clarendon in 2006 and never looked back. Sue and her family, including her husband Everett,
I'm the guy in the back room. They call me Papa Bear.
grew the business over these 41 years based on service, selection, and style. Sue even wrote a popular series of children's books that greet visitors as they walk in, including her first, Call Me Madam President, a uniquely DC tale of a spunky 8-year-old girl's dream of becoming the commander-in-chief. It sold 15,000 copies nationwide. These days, the community staple on North Fillmore Street has its own unofficial mascot, Mr. Panda Bubble Bear, and an array of high-quality toys, books, hobbies, and sporting goods. There is something for everyone, and everyone is treated to personal service.
It's a niche business, but it's built on full service.
Laura Grossi is the manager and a familiar face at Kinder House for the last 20 years.
Guys say it's like coming to Disneyland every day. You know, it's an experience.
Laura's a whiz at helping customers pick out that perfect item, whether it's for the little ones.
I love the jelly cats. This is a touch and feel. This is a great baby 1-year-old gift.
Those who love everything pink.
Disney princesses, baby dolls. We have a whole unicorn section.
Or educational tools. There's even something for this big kid.
Oh,
Sesame Street.
and yes, and my favorite all time, Ernie.
Oh, Ernie.
He's my favorite.
Who knew?
Hi, you're my favorite.
Laura is ready to help you find it.
A lot of people are like, I can't find hula hoops anywhere. So
You got the hula
I got the
hoops.
hula hoops.
Right.
Did I mention the free gift wrap? So whether you stop in for the latest doll, including Ken, a baby book on physics, or a clothing item from their selection of premium children's clothing, chances are you'll find it at Kinder House.
We've covered the treats and the toys, but what about your wardrobe? This next one is for all of you sneakerheads out there, whether you're shopping for yourself or maybe someone else. Wisdom Martin went to The Drop at the National Harbor in search of some hard-to-find sneakers.
Andy knows shoes. In fact, he's made it his business. Welcome to The Drop.
The Drop is a storefront that sells exclusive sneakers and hyped clothing and anything that's really collectible and has resale value.
The Drop has thousands of shoes from $20 to $200, some used to some brand new, from rare to classic to current styles. You can even find sneakers that are out of stock.
So it's a buy-sell trade, so we sell brand new pairs and we also sell pre-owned pairs. You know, this kind of gives us the advantage to really cater towards a person's budget.
Andy actually started out with his own business in landscaping. He decided to get out of the weeds and took his landscaping money and invested into sneakers.
You know, as a broke college kid, you know, like, you're trying to find a way to make money. I was running out of the yard work money, so
Right.
I was just on YouTube. I saw like a 13-year-old kid just spending $20,000 on shoes, and I was like, yo, that kid is 13 years old. Like, I'm over here 19. Like, if he can do that, I can do that.
That's exactly what he did. He started buying sneakers first on Facebook. His collection of 4 grew to 6, then to 10, then to an entire storefront.
In this resale game, it's all about your network, you know, it's about who you know.
Out of all the shoes, Ian, what's your favorite pair of shoes?
I'm kind of like an OG, you know. I like these.
yeah. What's this called?
The Red Foam Posits. It's like Penny Hardaway's shoe, and he's a point guard. And like I played point guard in high school.
In true basketball fashion, Andy continues to run his business by learning the game, doing more footwork, going to local sneaker events in the sneaker industry to learn more about the latest and greatest shoes.
It's always hard in the beginning, you know, like it's very hard, but I feel like I'm very lucky to be able to see my mom because she has her own businesses, you know, and she barely speaks English, and I'm like 13, 14-year-olds, you know, helping her like how to set up an iPhone and an iPad, and I'm like, yo, if she's running a really good business, I can do it too. It gave me a lot of confidence to like see my mom do that.
We've hit stores in Maryland and Virginia so far, so now let's head to the district. Allison Seymour found an independent, veteran-owned gift shop in Adams Morgan in Northwest DC. It's called Urban Dwell, and it offers the latest trends in home decor and has the perfect picks for women, men, and families on your shopping list.
Nestled in the heart of Adams Morgan in Northwest DC sits a shopper's delight.
Hi, Allison. Welcome to Urban Dwell.
Thank you. I love it here. Hip and hard to find items fill this colorful, cozy shop from wall to wall.
We've got water bottles and like little pick-me-up games here, stocking stuffers, and then just a bunch of random stuff here. Just kind of gets into our home kitchen section. Soaps and lotions and self-care stuff. Jewelry, onesies, lots of books, and games and puzzles for the kids.
Even the Post Malone ornament. You really thought of everything.
Yep. And then Harry Styles,
Harry
of course,
Styles.
it's a holiday Christmas scent, real clean, and
Nice.
you burn it and you feel like it's Christmas. And even the tweenies, we got stuff for you, stickers and Taylor Swift is the big thing, so we try to keep Taylor Swift stuff in stock. If you need a gift for anyone, for any occasion, at any age, we've got something for you.
Urban Dwell is owned by Air Force veteran Tom McMahon. Tom set up shop on Columbia Road in 2015.
When I retired from the Air Force, I decided to get out of government and do something a little more creative, and through various government resources and some help from family members that are in the business, we decided to do a store like this.
And it's paid off with a loyal customer base.
Good to see you. The best place in the neighborhood.
I agree.
From the moment we opened doors, they just embraced us as a part of the neighborhood, and now we're almost on year 9, and we're a staple of the neighborhood.
A big part of what makes Urban Dwell so unique is its wide selection of local merchandise, like this piece by DC artist Mary Belcher.
This is one of my favorite prints because it's such a different shape, and it's 18th Street.
And this collection by a local woman-owned candle and greeting card company.
Another local DC candle maker, Wiccan Paper. She has a nice DC themed candle that's popular.
Representing the DMV, including selling precious panda paraphernalia, is a priority.
We want to be part of the community and continue to be part of the community, so we'll have DC themed stuff, and we'll also support local artists.
And this time of year, the intentional inventory pays off, with Urban Dwell seeing 25% of its annual sales during the month of December.
It's jammed, wall-to-wall people. The line goes down to the back, and it's hustling and bustling, but it's fun, and everyone's in a good mood, so it's a happy place.
A happy place with guaranteed return happy customers.
We have one last stop on our journey of local small businesses, and this last store is the perfect spot to pamper yourself or someone else for the holidays. Wisdom Martin is back at the National Harbor for an inside look at a bath and body care store that specializes in being so fresh and so clean by staying all natural.
You could say that retired Navy veteran Sean Hand has a nose for her business. When you walk into Brookie Girl Bath and Body at the National Harbor, you will find any and everything when it comes to fragrances. All right, so tell me a little bit about some of the special things that you have in here.
So holiday season has started. As you can see, we have our holiday stuff out. If you come in here 2 days ago, we had all our fall stuff up. We have brought out our holiday candles, which I am so proud of.
There is Shea Body Butter and Lotion, bath bombs, body wash, essential oils, and candles. And it's all natural. In fact, every product in this family fragrance business has ingredients specifically to moisturize and hydrate the skin.
The stuff that my mom and stuff were making, they always had natural ingredients, naturally derived ingredients. So I was like, I'll make you something. You want to put some lotion? I'll make you some lotion. And honestly, that's what we started doing. And we learned there were people, hey, give it to me. It's good on my skin too. I think the most important part for me was when I knew we had cancer patients needed a fragrance-free. They needed something with very minimal ingredients, but healthy ingredients. When they started using it, the body butter, it meant something to me because that then meant, you know what, you actually are doing something that's actually going to help somebody.
The Hand family got the idea after spending time making the goods at the kitchen table for their daughter Brooklyn's Girl Scout group.
It was a time for me and her to really just work together. And when everybody started buying it, we're like, oh, we can really do something. But the whole family got involved. It always was family.
The items were so popular, they started selling out of a 10 by 10 tent at the harbor.
I would drive by coming from the Navy Yard every day, and I kept looking over here as they were building, going, I want my store over there one day. I want a store over there one day.
What started with a tent on Saturdays soon turned into a storefront.
You know, of course it takes funds, it takes money. I told my husband with 3 kids, small kids, hey, what if I fail? We take all the money, we fail. And you know what he told me? What if you fly? And the kids every time were like, Mom, you got this.
What Sean and her family got was a thriving business that caters not only to the body, but to the spirit of its customers with its all-natural fragrances, lotions, and scrubs. It actually turned into a life-learning lesson for them all.
I told my kids one day, I said, when I'm gone and this is my time, on my tombstone, what I want is a shooting star. Because I want you to know I gave it everything I had. When you're getting ready, if you're thinking about a business, you're thinking about your venture, you got to step out on faith.